Let's get right into it. Number 9. A sudden increase in eye floaters. Those little specks floating in your vision aren't just your eyes playing tricks on you. They're actually tiny clumps of protein drifting around in your eyeball's jelly. Think of your eye like a snow globe filled with clear jelly instead of water. As you age, this jelly starts breaking down, creating little chunks that cast shadows on your retina. A few floaters are normal, like having some dust in your house, but when your vision suddenly looks like a microscope slide of pond water, that's your body hitting the panic button. These floaters often show up with random flashes like someone's taking photos inside your eyeball. Sometimes these new floaters are actually tiny pieces of your retina breaking off. It's like wallpaper peeling off a wall, except this wallpaper is responsible for you being able to see. One guy described it as trying to see through an oil slick in the North Sea. Another said it was like permanent fog machine at a bad disco. By the time you notice these changes, your eye might already be in serious trouble. Your body's been sending you warning signals, but they're written in invisible ink. If you ignore these warning signs until your retina completely detaches, it's like trying to reattach wallpaper underwater. Possible, but messy and complicated. Number 8. Joints that click, pop, or grind. Your body's starting to sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies having an existential crisis. Every move comes with its own sound effects, like you're starring in a low-budget horror movie. Those pops and clicks aren't just your joints being dramatic. They're tiny gas bubbles in your joint fluid throwing mini parties. Think of it like opening a can of soda. That satisfying sound is just trapped gas escaping. Your tendons are like rubber bands sliding over bones. Sometimes they snap over a bump, making sounds like you're a human percussion instrument. When those clicks turn into grinding sounds, that's your body's version of a check engine light. The grinding is called crepitus, and it means your cartilage is wearing away faster than your patience at a DMV. Soon your bones will be rubbing together like two pieces of sandpaper at a carpenter's convention. Most of these sounds are harmless, like your body's version of a squeaky door. But when they come with pain, that's your body sending you a damage report. Like termites in your house, by the time you hear the damage, they've already had quite a party. Number 7. Swelling in legs or ankles. When you take off your socks and notice your ankles looking like overstuffed sausages, your body is trying to tell you something's wrong. Press your finger into the swollen area. If it leaves a dent like you're poking memory foam, that's what doctors call pitting edema. Think of your legs like the basement of your body. When things start going wrong upstairs, the basement floods first. Sometimes this happens because you've been binge-watching Netflix too long, or maybe you went overboard with the salt at dinner. But other times, it's your body signaling something serious. Your heart could be struggling to pump blood properly, turning your ankles into water balloons. Or your kidneys might be failing to filter fluid, collecting water like a hoarder collects newspapers. The most dangerous cause is blood clots. That's like having a cork stuck in your blood vessel. And just like a cork in a champagne bottle under pressure, this situation can turn deadly fast. While you're busy ignoring those puffy ankles, your body might be quietly writing its resignation letter. So when your socks start leaving deeper marks than usual, don't just brush it off. Number 6. Foamy urine. Ever notice your pee looking like a freshly poured beer? That's your body's way of telling you something is wrong. Sometimes it's just because you're urinating with too much force, or maybe you're so dehydrated your pee could qualify as a protein shake. But when that foam sticks around like it's trying to win a persistence contest, that's when things get serious. Your kidneys are basically bouncers at club body, keeping proteins where they belong. When these bouncers start slacking on the job, proteins start sneaking into your pee like teenagers at a house party. Think of your kidneys like a coffee filter. When they're working right, they keep the good stuff in and let the waste through. But when they're damaged, they become more like a pasta strainer with holes too big. Those escaped proteins create a foam show in your toilet that would make a barista jealous. And by the time you notice this frothy situation, your kidneys might have already been struggling for months. So if your toilet starts looking like a failed Starbucks experiment, call your doctor. Because once more obvious symptoms show up, your kidneys might be severely damaged. Number 5. Sudden, unexplained weight changes. Your body's playing a weird game of yo-yo with the scale, but you haven't changed anything. No new diet, no workout routine, just your weight deciding to go rogue. Think of your body like a car's fuel gauge. When it starts showing weird numbers without explanation, something's probably wrong under the hood. Your thyroid could be having a meltdown. Literally, when it's overactive, it's like having a metabolic bonfire inside you, burning through calories like crazy. When it's underactive, your metabolism moves slower than a sloth in slow motion. Sometimes your body's holding onto water. You wake up looking like someone inflated you overnight. Your rings get tight on your fingers like shrinking handcuffs. Cancer cells are like tiny teenagers, consuming everything in sight and leaving you lighter in the process. By the time you notice these changes, your body might have been sending out SOS signals for months. Number 4, that annoying eyelid twitch. Your eyelid starts dancing like it's auditioning for a talent show. At first, it's just annoying, like having a fly buzz around your face. That twitch is actually your nervous system's version of drunk texting you at 3 a.m. saying, "We need to talk." Think of your eyelid like a tiny warning light on your body's dashboard. When it starts twitching, something's running low. Maybe it's sleep, maybe it's minerals, or maybe your sanity. That extra cup of coffee makes your nerves so wired, they're practically doing jumping jacks. Your eyelid is just the first one to start freaking out. Or maybe you've been staring at screens so long your eyes are staging a protest. They're basically forming a union and demanding better working conditions. The weird part is, this little spasm actually starts in your brain. Your motor nerves are sending mixed signals like a drunk DJ at a wedding. Scientists found that some people inherit these twitches from their parents, because apparently, passing down anxiety wasn't enough. The family had to throw in some facial choreography too. The more you worry about the twitch, the more it twitches. It's like your eye is trolling you. While most twitches are harmless, ignoring them is like ignoring those weird noises your car makes. Sure, it might be nothing, or your engine could be about to fall out. Number 3, waking up with stiff joints. Your body feels like an old rusty robot first thing in the morning. That's not just you being dramatic. Your joints are staging a mini protest. Think of your joints like the hinges on an old door that's been left out in the rain. Without movement, they get stiff and creaky, like they've forgotten how to do their job. During sleep, your body's natural lubricant settles down like oil in an unused engine. Your cartilage, that smooth stuff covering your bones, gets about as dry as gas station beef jerky. That saggy old mattress isn't just ruining your sleep, it's forcing your joints into weird positions. It's like trying to sleep comfortably in a hammock made of concrete. And that midnight pizza might be why your joints are giving you the silent treatment. Some foods can make your joints more inflamed than a Twitter argument. Number 2, drooling in your sleep. That wet spot on your pillow isn't just embarrassing, it might be your body waving a red flag. Think of your mouth like a leaky faucet that your brain controls. When everything's working right, your brain keeps that faucet in check, even while you're dreaming about pizza. During the day, you're swallowing about 50 times per hour, but when you sleep, that number drops to just 6. Sometimes your body starts acting like a broken sprinkler system. Maybe you're breathing through your mouth because your nose is blocked. It's like when your main road is closed, so traffic gets diverted through side streets. Or your throat muscles are getting lazy, like security guards falling asleep at their post. Instead of keeping saliva in check, they're letting it slip past. Some people start drooling more when their acid reflux gets bad, their stomach's throwing acid up into their throat, so their body responds by flooding the place with saliva, like calling in an emergency cleanup crew. Number 1, brittle nails or hair. Your nails and hair are like your body's early warning system. When they start getting brittle, your body is sending out a distress signal. Think of your nails as tiny health monitors on the tips of your fingers. When they start cracking and splitting like cheap plastic, something's not right inside. Your body runs a factory, and these parts need specific materials to stay strong. When the supply chain breaks down, you get faulty products. Iron deficiency is a common culprit. Without enough iron, your nails become as fragile as wet cardboard. It's like trying to build a brick wall with mud instead of cement. Your thyroid is like your body's power plant. When it's underperforming, everything starts falling apart. Your nails chip like old china, and your hair breaks like dead grass. These problems are often fixable, but only if you catch them before your body decides to file for bankruptcy. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.